17. What is that to thee? Lord, what shall this man do? What is that to thee? Follow thou me. John chapter 21, verse 21 to 22. One of our severest lessons comes from the stubborn refusal to see that we must not interfere in other people's lives. It takes a long time to realize the danger of being an amateur providence, that is, interfering with God's order for others. You see a certain person suffering and you say, "He shall not suffer, and I will see that he does not." You put your hand straight in front of God's permissive will to prevent it, and God says, "What is that to thee?" If there is stagnation spiritually, never allow it to go on, but get into God's presence and find out the reason for it. Possibly you will find it is because you have been interfering in the life of another, proposing things you had no right to propose, advising when you had no right to advise. When you do have to give advice to another, God will advise you through with a direct understanding of the Spirit. Your part is to be so rightly related to God that His discernment comes through you all the time for the blessing of another's soul. Most of us live on the borders of consciousness, consciously serving, consciously devoted to God. All this is immature, it is not the real life yet. The mature stage is the life of a child which is never conscious. We become so abandoned to God that the consciousness of being used never enters in. When we are consciously being used as broken bread and poured out wine, there is another stage to be reached where all consciousness of ourselves and of what God is doing through us is eliminated. A saint is never consciously a saint. A saint is consciously dependent on God.